Real people, real cases. This is Verdict Watch.
Yes, it is.
Court calls the case, People versus Aaron Salazar.
Actually, one for the people.
Morning, Your Honor. David Chan on behalf of Aaron Salazar.
The courtroom opens with the case of People versus Aaron Salazar. Right away, we learn this is no small matter. Salazar faces a super drunk charge. But in a surprise move, his attorney strikes a deal. The super drunk charge is dismissed if Salazar pleads guilty to operating while intoxicated. That's a huge shift in the stakes. What do you think? Did Salazar's lawyer negotiate a fair deal, or is this just a softer punishment for serious behavior?
Your Honor, we do have a plea in this matter in return for the super drunk charge being dismissed. My client will plead to OWI first.
That's correct, Your Honor. The 93-day misdemeanor, $100 to $500 fine, 6 points from his license, and various other Secretary of State sanctions. Contrary to 257-6251A, will dismiss the OWI high VAC. There had recently been, not a violation, but a progress report cautioning the defendant to remain compliant with his sober-link device. Mr. Shan had shared with me some of the explanation as to why there was that late/miss test. So I'm satisfied with that explanation and ready to move forward with this plea should the court accept it.
All right. And that's a correct statement of the plea.
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Okay.
He cleans residential houses and he takes SoberLink with him, and he left it at a residential house that he cleaned and then had to go back and get
The judge outlines the terms clearly. Fines up to $500, points on Salazar's license, community service, even the possibility of jail. But then something unusual happens. The defense explains that Salazar missed a required alcohol test because he accidentally left the device, called a SoberLink, at a client's house while cleaning. Does that sound like an honest mistake or a convenient excuse?
the owner to get the SoberLink out of the residential house so he could do the testing. So that was what happened.
May I have him sworn?
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
State your name, please.
Aaron Salazar.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of operating while intoxicated. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days of jail, a $500 fine plus court costs. The court could order community service and any rehabilitative services the court deems necessary. The court could order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
And understanding that, do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, I.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
When the judge swears Salazar in, the tension rises. Every right is laid out. No trial, no appeal, and no chance to fight the case later. Salazar repeats, "I understand." Yet, you can almost hear his hesitation. The courtroom feels heavy, like Salazar knows he's trading his freedom to avoid a harsher outcome. Would you take this kind of deal if you were in his shoes?
Yes, I'm guilty.
You pleading guilty?
Guilty. Yeah.
All right. Now you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
No trial.
Not right.
That's the stuff that we went through. Yeah.
You understand that you will not have a trial, sir.
I'm sorry, Ross.
Do you understand there'll be no trial?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You signed an advice of rights form today, is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
Look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
You understand these?
Yeah, I understand.
All right. You understand you're giving up those rights.
Yeah, you're waiving those. You're giving them up.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he understanding me?
Yes,
Because I've got to make sure that he does.
Yeah.
Here's where the drama hits hard. As the judge slows down to make sure Salazar understands, defense counsel steps in and says the judge speaks too quickly. The judge doesn't take that lightly, calling it the second insult made in his courtroom that day. Tension crackles in the air. It's no longer just about Salazar. It's about respect, authority, and pride inside the courtroom.
Yes, he does. And that's why I'm slowing down because you speak really quickly and he does.
So that's the second insult Shane has given my court today. The first one when I wasn't out here, but was reported to me.
I did that.
No,
That is
you
not
said
an
it, and
insult.
I know you said it. Now you just did that. Now that first one was about how hard I think I work my staff.
It was an
And
honest,
then this
honest
was just a
statement.
direct attack on me. All right, so no, I won't hold that against you. All right, but is he understanding?
Yes, he is.
All right. So you understand you're not gonna have a trial. You're waiving all of the rights that are on this form.
I understand.
All right. You understand that you're giving up your.
The judge presses Salazar again. No trial, no rights, no appeal. Salazar says yes, but the judge isn't convinced he fully understands. This moment shows the balancing act judges face, protecting the rights of the accused while also keeping the courtroom under control. Do you think the judge was being too harsh, or was he simply making sure justice was done correctly?
Right to appeal of right.
Yeah, I understand.
All right. Are you on probation or parole?
Yeah. I understand.
That's beyond bond.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you under the jurisdiction of any other court?
No.
All right. Have you ever been to prison for longer than a year?
Okay.
Have you ever been to prison?
Yeah.
Have you been to prison
The person where?
in the United States? Have you ever been to prison? Not jail, prison.
Yeah.
Okay. Counsel approach, please. To reflect that it had a bench conference with counsel. I'm going to stop the plea at this time. I'm going to adjourn this matter out June 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. And we'll take care of submission. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Finally, after a tense back and forth, the judge halts everything. He stops the plea mid-process and pushes the case to another date. That's rare. Judges usually want closure, but here the judge clearly feels something isn't right. The suspense builds. Will Salazar eventually seal the plea deal, or could this case spin out into a trial?
Bond rule.
Next case on the docket.
Court calls case People versus Carl Tinsley.
People,
Is that what Johnson was here on?
yes.
Is that, you gotta watch, Alan, did you see him sitting over there in the corner? He was hiding. He comes in here and hides. Go ahead.
Good morning, man. Please, this Honorable Court, Kareem Johnson on behalf of Carl Tinsley, who's approaching from custody.
They're bringing. Your name, sir?
Carl Tinsley.
Thank you. Yeah, just step over. Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay, what are we doing?
Your Honor, we ask this matter be set for jury trial.
All right. Jury final settlement conference, June 6, 2025, 9 a.m. Jury selection, if necessary, June 9th, 2025 at 8:30. Both of those proceedings are in person.
Your Honor,
I'm sorry. What I'd like to speak about.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Yeah, counsel first.
I have jury selection Lawrence Buckner in the Ypsilanti District Court on June 9th.
Jury selection
Yes, Your Honor.
before Judge Barr.
Yes, Your Honor.
It'll be here.
Okay.
We all select on the same day.
All right.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yeah.
So Mr. Johnson and I are at a fundamental difference in defense strategy. There's no point in us moving forward together on this case. Mr. Johnson is representing me in circuit court. I've submitted a motion to have Mr. Johnson remove his counsel in that case.
Why?
Excuse me?
What?
Why? Because Mr. Johnson is totally uninterested in this case, in that case, in this case
Okay.
as well.
Mr. Tinsley, Mr.
yeah.
Tinsley, you've been before me before, and I'm just gonna tell you this.
Okay,
I haven't known Mr. Johnson necessarily all that long,
okay.
but I'm gonna tell you for maybe about the past year plus that he's been appearing before this court, there has not been a client that he has walked into this court where he has not been interested in their case and zealously representing his defendant. And so I don't believe you. You coming before telling me that about this attorney? I don't believe it for 1 minute, not 1 minute. I think because you've been before, is that you're probably not listening to him. He is advising you. I can guarantee he's protecting every right you have.
The courtroom doesn't cool down. The next case, People versus Carl Tinsley, sparks its own fireworks. Tinsley clashes with his attorney, accusing him of being uninterested and unprepared. The judge isn't buying it, defending the lawyer's reputation and even cutting Tinsley off. Viewers, what do you think? Was Tinsley simply frustrated, or was there truth to his accusations?
Be absolutely
the
wrong.
fullest.
I have not seen, this gentleman has told me he's going to show up to see me countless times at the county jail. He has not. I've been waiting over 2 years for
what?
for discovery in another case at all. This gentleman doesn't answer his phone. You're making these assertions without having personal experience.
I'm done.
He
I'm done. If
is
you want to file,
a tool for
want
defense.
if you want to file, if you want to file, Mr. Tinsley, you're done. You're done. You are done.
Yeah, I think I need to respond to the 2-year comment. Mr. Tinsley does have a matter that's been pending for 2 years. I'm the 4th attorney on that matter.
I know.
I have only been representing him since April. When I go to speak to him, he doesn't want to talk about what I want to talk about, Giannis.
I know.
I just want to clear that up for the record.
And Mr. Johnson, I meant my words sincerely. I've dealt with Mr. Tinsley before. This is a game we play. So I'm done.
All right.
You're
thank
still
you.
on this case regrettably, but you're still on it. All right. Take care, sir.
The judge makes it clear Tinsley's attorney stays on the case, whether Tinsley likes it or not. Another heated argument ends with the judge firmly in control. And just like that, the court moves on. This case shows the raw tension between defendants who feel unheard and the court system that doesn't bend easily. Professional overview and CTA. In today's courtroom, we saw 2 explosive cases unfold. Aaron Salazar's plea bargain stalled under pressure, and Carl Tinsley's attorney dispute shut down by a no-nonsense judge. Both moments remind us that courtrooms aren't just about laws. They're about emotions, power, and real human struggles. What do you think? Were these judges being fair, or did they push too hard?